Good morning, students. My name is M.S. Somashekar from the Ilambe Girls School, Sirigere. Today, I will teach you a prose, the first prose from 9th standard English, that is The Enchanted Pool. In the previous class, we already learned one sub-unit from this lesson. In this, I learned that which is written by Sri Rajgopalachari, a great writer, freedom fighter, and patriot, who wrote in English, translated the great epics, etc. It is an extract from the Mahabharata of Sri Rajgopalachari, in which the Kauravas defeated Pandavas in the game of dice. As a result of this defeat, Pandavas has to live a life of exile for 12 years in the forest. And the 12th year, one day, in the pursuit of a deer, they went deep into the forest. By then, they got very thirsty and tired. Then Yudhishthira sank under a tree for a rest, and then he ordered Nakula to bring some water. Nakula went to bring the water. But he too was very thirsty, so he wanted to satisfy his thirst first. Then he wanted to take the water for his brothers. So when he just dipped his hand in the water, a clear water, he heard a voice. It warned him not to drink because it belongs to it. He has to answer his questions, then to drink the water. But Nakula ignored the warning because of his strength and his great thirst. He has to drink the water, so he fell down like a dead body. He did not return for a long time. So Yudhishthira sent his other brother Sahadeva to see what the matter. Why he did not return for a long time? Sahadeva went swiftly. He saw his brother on a dead leg, dead by the side of the pool. So before he could think what has happened, he wanted to drink the water. He too face the same circumstances. He too felt like a dead body. When both of the brothers did not drink for a long time, he sent Arjuna, a great hero of the Pandavas. If both of them had not returned in time, they must have met with their danger. See what happened to him. Arjuna went swiftly. What has happened to his brother? He saw as soon as he came near the pond, he saw his brothers lying dead. What is brothers? Nakula and Sahadeva lying dead near the pool. His heart broken. Heartbrokenness is very sad. Very sad. He got very grief. He wanted to take revenge for their death. However, he too was overwhelmed by the monster thirst. So which compelled him towards the pool. Because of his immense thirst, we also make him to go towards the pool and drink the water. Once again, as Arjuna went near the pool, he heard the warning. Again, warning voice heard. Answer my questions before you drink the water. This pool is mine. If you disobey me, you will follow your brothers. Arjuna became very angry. He cried, "Who came and stand after me? I will kill you." He shot sharp arrows in the direction of the voice. The invisible being laughed in his scorn and said, "Your arrows can't touch me." Arjuna wanted to destroy this unseen foe, but first he had to quench his terrible thirst. So he drank water and also fell down dead. So when Arjuna went near the pool to drink the water, once again the invisible voice heard. What was the voice? Answer my questions. Answer my questions before you drink the water. This pool is mine. This pool is mine. So you have to answer my questions first, then drink the water. If you disobey me, if you disobey my order, my words, you will follow your brothers. What happened to your brothers? They disobeyed me, so they fell down like they dead, fallen dead. Arjuna became very angry. Why? Because he was a great hero. This invisible voice made his brothers dead. So he became very angry. Cried, "Who are you? Come to me. Come and stand up to me. I will kill you." An invisible person. Come and stand before me. I will show who I am. He shot sharp arrows in the direction of the voice. But he did not appear. So he shot sharp arrows. Sharp. Arrows in the direction of the voice. So which direction did he hear the voice? The same direction he shot the arrows. The invisible being laughed in scorn and said, the invisible voice laughed loudly and said, "Your arrows can't touch me. Arjuna, your arrows can't touch me." Arjuna wanted to destroy. So Arjuna wanted to destroy this unseen foe, this unseen enemy. He wanted to destroy. But first he has to quench his. He was also suffering from great thirst, unbelievable, unsatisfied thirst. So he wanted to satisfy thirst first. So he drank the water from the pool and fell down just like his brothers Nakula and Sahadeva. So Arjuna also did not drink the water, and also he did not return to Yudhishthira. Another anxious wait. Yudhishthira turned to be, "My dear brother, even Arjuna, a great hero, has not returned. Something terrible must have happened to them. Our brothers, please find them quickly." Bhima hurriedly away without another word. Like Arjuna, Bhima also did not heed the warrior and drank water eagerly, glaring around in defiance. And instantly his great strength seemed to be slipped from him like a garment, and he fell down dead among his brothers. After another anxious wait, anxiously was waiting. Another anxious wait. ಕುತೂಹಲದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಯುಧಿಷ್ಠಿರ. My great brother, my brother Arjuna will find my other brothers and bring the water. But he too failed to come. So when Arjuna did not return, he turned at another brother, loving brother Bhima. "Dear brother, even Arjuna, the great hero, has not returned. If Nakula did not return, it's okay. Sahadeva okay, but Arjuna was not an ordinary man. He was a great hero. He did not return. Something terrible must have happened. Something great danger must have happened. Otherwise, they would have returned." To our brothers, please find them. Bhima, please go and find them quickly where they are. Bhima hurried very urgently away without speaking any word. He followed the order of his brother. Like Arjuna, Bhima did not heed the warnings. So he too came to the pool, saw his brothers dead. He was in a great grief. He was also very immense thirst. So he wanted to drink the water from the pool. So he also heard the voice, warning voice. But he also uncared about the voice and drank the water eagerly, glaring around in defense. So he looked around, there is nothing in his defense. And instantly, immediately, his great strength seems to be slipped away from him. He seems all his strength had fell away from him like a garment, like a cloth, and fell down dead among his other brothers. So at last, Bhima also did not return. He also fell down dead near the pool. Puzzled and worried that his brothers had not returned, Yudhishthira himself proceeded in the direction his brothers had taken. When he came near the pool, he saw his 4 brothers lying on the ground. When Bhima too not great surprise. He was puzzled, he was confused. It was great surprise. Why? Because his brothers are yet returned. Yudhishthira himself proceeded. Then Yudhishthira himself, he proceeded himself in the direction of which brothers had went. He went in the direction of his brothers. When he came near the pool, at last he came near the pool, he saw all of his four brothers lying on the ground dead. He was heartbroken because all of his brothers, all the brothers except him have been dead. To all appearance dead. He was shocked. So why they are dead? What is the reason? Who killed them here? Nakula, Sahadeva, great warrior, Bhima, great strengthened Arjuna, all of them are dead. So he was very shocked. He got into the pool to quench his thirst. Before he thought what would have happened to them, he too wanted to quench his thirst. At once a voice without form warned him. So there is an invisible voice was there. The once again is warned Yudhishthira. Don't follow him. Don't follow your brothers. Your brothers did not hear my words. He did not follow my directions or my warning. That's why they fell down dead. Don't follow your brothers. Answer my questions first. Answer my questions first. And then quench your thirst. First my questions, answer my questions. Then drink the water from my pool. This pool is mine. Once again, the invisible voice ordered Yudhishthira. Then Yudhishthira knew that these could be none other than the words of the Yaksha. Then he come to know that these words are from the not an ordinary man. These words are from the Yaksha. And guessed what had happened. Then he guessed what had happened, what would have happened. So when they came, Nakula, Sahadeva, Arjuna, Bhima, one by one came near the pool. They wanted to drink the water, but this Yaksha warned them. They asked them to answer these questions, then drink the water, but nobody listened to these words, so they fell dead. He understood the reason. He saw a possible way of redeeming the situation. Then he was a very intelligent person. He thought, how can I mix it up? The situation is very bad because he lost all his brothers. He wanted to make the situation better. How can he make it better? He said, the bodiless voice, the invisible voice, said to his voice, so let me follow his instructions. Let me follow his commands. Then I can make a little bit better. The situation is very bad. Let me make something better. So then ask him, please ask your questions. This invisible voice, please ask your question. The voice put questions rapidly, one after the other. After this invisible voice asked the questions one after the other, and Yudhishthira went on answering the questions. The next class we will see what are the questions asked by the invisible voice and what are the answers given by the Yudhishthira. What is the answers are about or not? We will discuss in the next class. Shall I ask some questions about today's class? Okay. What did Arjuna see when he got to the pool? When Arjuna got to the pool, he saw his brothers lying dead. Why do you think the voice did not allow Arjuna to drink the water? Because the voice wanted the answer for his question, so it did not allow him to drink the water. Because the pool belongs to it. Why did invisible being laughed at Arjuna? Arjuna shot sharp in the direction of the invisible voice. It could not touch him. So it laughed. It was not possible for Arjuna to kill it. Do you observe any difference between Arjuna and Yudhishthira in the response to invisible voice? Yes, there was a clear difference. So when Arjuna heard the warning of the voice, he did not hear it. He was belief about his immense strength. So he careless his warning and drank the water and fell like a dead body. So when the same situation came to Yudhishthira, he thought, as he come to understand what had happened to his brothers, to make the situation better by answering his question or obeying his order. So he was a little intelligent, wise, so he wanted to make the better situation, and so at last he accept to give the answer for his question. Thank you for the today's class.